Hello and welcome to Jotunnslayer, Hordes of Hell. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This just came out. Yes, this just came out. I played the demo on the channel previously, and I very much enjoyed it. So, hey, you know what? Let's play the full version. Why not? I like it a great deal. So, we have some skill points. You can actually buy skill points at a variety of different classes, as you can see right here. You could basically, because here's the thing, when you do a run, you earn skill points and you can literally buy them, and they don't get automatically assigned to anyone in particular, which I personally think is a pretty cool idea, because that means that you don't necessarily get locked into something that you don't really want, and I think that's kind of cool. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy some here. Can we actually buy some? I actually have no idea. Can I? Yeah, I can. This is the first time I've done it, so I have no clue. There we are. All right, so we've got 7. We have 7 skill points to spend. What are we going to do? Well, I kind of want to level up Loki here, because I just unlocked him, and I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I think this sounds pretty fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this. Let's see. Loki does not shy from using trickery and deceit to achieve his ends, and his worshippers are no different. Okay, so this happens when you open a chest. Not a terribly big fan of that. Receive instant gold reward instead of a passive skill. Okay. Okay. We'll go for some movement speed. Can I get this, actually? No, I don't think I can actually get that right now. So, there you go. Alright, let's just do that, and let's go forward. And now you do have a huge amount of different classes to choose from. I just did a run with the Berserker. You can play as the CRS if you like. You have the Flame Sister here. You're going to have to complete Niflheim on normal difficulty to unlock that. We have the Revenant. I just unlocked that as well. I think the Revenant is actually really, really strong right here. And I think, you know what? We're going to be playing as the Revenant for the moment. Let's do that. Play on this, and we're going to be playing on normal this time. I was playing on easy beforehand, and now let's do it. I actually really enjoy this game because of the difficulty curve. I feel like they have done an extremely good job balancing the game, because the normal, shall we say, the normal enemies are really not too difficult, but they become much more challenging as time goes on. It actually shows you a great deal of thought has gone into the balancing of it, which I very much appreciate. It is absolutely fantastic. What's this? Releases Haunting Wolf after Ghost Walk fades? Not a big fan of that. I'm going to go for movement speed, thank you very much. Even though that's probably not going to be particularly useful for us, is it? Anyway, let's go and collect some horns. Yes, let's go and collect some horns. Let's go to the top first. Let's go to the north. So this is basically what you're going to have to do throughout the level. There are objectives that are going to pop up, and you're going to have to go to those and complete the objective, whatever it is, and then you will indeed, as you might expect, gain some form of reward from completing the objective. So that's either going to be gold, or it's going to be, experience or something along those lines. And I think that's pretty fun. I like that. I think that's, very, very fun thing to do. So we're going to go for some more wolves right here. Why not? Why not? Sounds pretty cool. But yeah. So I think the way that they've also done the skills, and the way that the skills interact with one another as well. For example, the Berserker, which is the one that I have, it's the class that I have the most experience with, is extremely well synergized with itself, because the Berserker is all to do with generating huge amounts of health. Right? You're just regenerating health constantly. It's absolutely insane how much you can generate. And for me personally, I love that. I think that is so incredibly cool. I think that is just amazing, because there is a subclass that you can then get, which allows you to, you guessed it, do some pretty crazy cool things. Like, for example, you can increase your healing capability. You're going to turn into basically Wolverine from Marvel, and you're literally going to be unstoppable unless you take massive amounts of damage randomly here and there. But obviously, that's not going to happen, obviously. You know, that's not going to happen, because you're not going to let it happen, are you? No, it's going to be great. Anyway, I think I should probably, should I go for Health Regen right here? I think Health Regen might actually be really, really useful for this particular character, because he doesn't really have any the funny thing about the Berserker is that I was at full HP the entire time, basically. I took a little bit of damage here and there, but obviously I was playing on easy, so it is a little bit of a different, you know, it's a different scenario. You're not going to be taking that much damage to begin with, and I wasn't really in too much danger in general of dying, but the amount of regeneration that the Berserker is capable of is staggering, and that's the reason why the Revenant is a very, very different beast entirely, because you can see here, you know, I am still injured, and I'm taking damage randomly from all kinds of different projectiles and things that come our way, and I can't do much about that. You know, that, I mean, I can obviously dodge them, you know, I mean, if I was skilled enough to dodge them and so on and so forth, that would obviously be a good idea, wouldn't it? But I'm just trying to illustrate the fact that it is extremely powerful, the regeneration of the, you know, of the Berserker. Anyway, I'm actually wondering what we should do. Explosion, burn chance, poison chance. Let's go for this. Let's go for another one of these. Oh, yeah, I think that's quite nice. There we go. Drinking Horns is now complete, and the new objective is going to be ready in about 25 seconds. Let's go over here and kill this thing. Hopefully we can actually kill it, because this thing's going to drop a bunch of gold, and this gold can be turned into skill points, as you might expect. That is what it's for. There is no merchant in the game or anything like that, so you're not going to have a situation where you just go, oh yes, there's a merchant here, and he can, you know, sell us skills and so on and so forth. No, 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 no. That's all to do with how much power you're going to gain after the level is over. So yeah, I'm just going to continue going for Loki here as much as possible. So let's see here. I'm wondering, chance to inflict random status on attack. That sounds pretty fun, but there is a 0.5% chance of healing the enemy, because Loki is obviously the trickster god, so we may have a bit of an issue there. I'm going to go for more health regen just because. Obviously, going for the health regen means that we have a much higher chance of having a problem when we eat food. And food is our main way of healing ourselves if you're not a character like the Berserker, obviously. So it may, in fact, be something that will bite us in the end. Let's go for Jormungandr. Let's go for that right now, and hopefully that's going to do something relatively nice for us. I actually have no idea what this thing does, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so I have to, yeah, I've actually been ignoring the objective right now because I've just been talking about the skills and everything and just getting carried away with how fun the game is, but, you know, that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want out of a game, isn't it? You know, you just literally want to be like, oh yeah, I am absorbed, I am concentrating, I'm having fun doing the things, you know, all the things. And you can see here that all the attacks that the enemies have, the bosses have at least, are heavily telegraphed, which is obviously what you exactly want. You want that. You don't want to have a situation where you're going to get hit by something because there was an AoE that you couldn't see, or something that was obscured by poor graphical options or anything like that. But no, no, no. This game handles that absolutely fantastically, as you can see right here with the red circle. Obviously the suicider mobs that we have right here, they are a little bit more difficult to see, but as you can tell, they're very bright, and it's your own fault if you get hit by this like I did just now. So I should be a little bit careful here. Okay, let's try and kill this guy. There we go. He's finally dead. Let's pick up some more experience. Thank you. Aha! And now we have the subclass. So this is the reason why I absolutely love this. This is extremely, extremely cool. I think the ability to take on a completely different kind of, should we say, what is that term again? Class fantasy, that's it, yes. To take on a completely different class fantasy if you want to, or to continue going down the route that you wanted to initially, which is, for example, let's say that you want to increase your attack speed because you're, you know, really wanting to be as powerful as possible as an archer. Or let's say you want to focus on empowering your haunting wolf. Well, you can do that. Yeah, and you can even do something like you can heal 3% of your hero's HP when you trigger Ghost Walk. I'm going to be going for Beastmaster because I want to make my wolves so much stronger. As you can see, I have a huge amount of wolves right now, and I am going to be attempting to try and maximize their value as much as I possibly can. Now, here's what is Ghost Walk? Oh, that's Ghost Walk, I believe. Ghost Walk is our dodge. So yeah, so you could see there that Ghost Walk is actually on a pretty short cooldown. So technically healing for 3% every single time we use that, that could have been a pretty... That could have been pretty useful. That could have been pretty useful. And maybe it would have been something that may have actually been something that I would have been, you know, somewhat interested in. It might have been useful. I don't know. Going to use my special ability here, which is by default bound to Q. And as far as I can tell, it's on a 10-second cooldown. I think that's on a 10-second cooldown at least. And it seems to be kind of like a cardinal directions attack. We're just going to do this. It has the ability to freeze enemies as well, including bosses by the looks of things. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, the Revenant is a fun class. For me personally, I feel like the Berserker is shall we say, more powerful. I think the Berserker is more powerful personally, but obviously that's very much dependent on you. Do you prefer the class fantasy of the Revenant and Loki and, you know, various other things that you want to play with them, or do you want to be a hulking berserker that basically cannot be stopped? You know, it's all about what you personally like, you know, in regards to the aesthetics of the character, because they're all viable. That's the cool thing about it, right? They're all completely viable, and I absolutely love that. That's the reason why I say that the game has great balancing, although, as I said to you before, I do think the Berserker is very, very strong, and maybe the strongest. I'm not sure, because I haven't really played the CRS that much, which I would like to try, because I think the CRS could be really, really powerful if she's played well. So let's see here. What do we do? What do we do? Critical hit damage. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Let's go for Vipers 2 here. I kind of want to try to get something that is going to make ourselves a slight bit better at getting our cooldowns back, because you can see here, look at how slow our abilities are to get back. So I feel like we probably want to do something about that. Maybe we can try to get some well, Freya, the god Freya, and her skills and abilities, they're actually more in tune with reducing cooldowns and increasing your collecting range, increasing your experience gain, all that wonderful stuff. So if we could get her, then we might actually have a good time. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not getting that right now. Okay, so let's see. Increase the power of all healing by 30%. That might actually be really good. Or we could go for Focus Fire here as well. Well, if I play skillfully, I'm not really going to need the healing power, so let's go for Focus Fire. Why not? Let's try it out. This is probably going to be relatively strong when we come down to the boss. There is a new... Okay, we're going to go for Curse of Winter Hard. That's what we're going to do. Hardest difficulty objective, as that's generally what I like to do in this game. I don't know why, because usually when I play games like this, I'll tend to go on sort of like the medium level a little bit more, but I actually feel like I can play... shall we say, I mean, not to the... that's going to sound cringe, really, but in general, I feel like I can play pretty riskily here and still have a decent chance of being able to win. And I think that's pretty cool. I actually like that a great deal. Let's go for some more experience right here. And there we go. Alright, so this is basically the hard variant of the Curse of Winter, which slows you down, as you might expect, and you are then going to get bombarded by the heavens for an entire minute. And, well, things are going to be a little bit dicey as a result. So, yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. And I'm going to have to use my dodge more often. Okay, let's be careful of those beholders or whatever they are. Ah, yes, and there's the boss. The boss needs to die. Yes, we got poison on him. That's quite nice. We do have the ability to inflict some debuff, do we? I actually don't even know, but yeah, we are doing some pretty nice damage to him so far. I just need to be careful of these things on the floor. So basically moving around in a circle, or just generally making sure that we're not going to get hit too much by that, is going to be exceptionally powerful for us. Okay, let's see. Critical hits deal more damage. Nah, we're just going to go for this. Make sure that our damage with Jormungandr is so much more powerful. And there we go. The objective is now complete because we survived an entire minute and we also eliminated that boss. And now we gained this, which is indeed a treasure chest. And we can go for 10 more gold. We could get maximum health. This is stackable as well, by the way, if we wanted to. But I'm going to just go for the gold because I want to get as many skill points as possible after this. Because then we can spec into a different class or a different god or whoever. And then we can make something cool happen. Let's try and kill this so I can get some more gold. I am risking things quite heavily here, unfortunately, as a result of me doing this, but it's okay. We did manage to catch up. And let's see, what else do we have? Receive instant gold instead of a passive skill. So yeah, this is pretty fun in my opinion. This is one of the new things that we got in our skill tree. So it might be fun to do that, or we could go for level 3 of Vipers 3. I don't know. Yeah, Vipers 3, I guess. Vipers 3. I mean, that's the funny thing. It depends on if you want to farm gold and if you're confident in your abilities. I'm not that confident, so I'm kind of thinking, hey, okay, we'll just go for Vipers 3 for the moment. Maybe we can get rigged lottery a little bit later on. That might be nice. Because I personally feel like having 7 gold every single time you have the ability to select a passive, I think that sounds extremely, extremely strong. So it would be nice if we could get something going there. And we have a load of treasure chests all over the place right now. So let me actually go and see if I can pick these up. There's Jormungandr once again. Let's do that. Draws all experience crystals in a large radius toward the hero. Large crystal node cracking it open reveals experience. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just do that. Just get myself some experience, I guess. Because we did just level up and now I'm almost, you know, leveled up again. So I guess that's pretty nice. It depends on if you have a load of crystals on the floor that you want to collect as soon as possible. Then you would obviously select the first option that we had available there. But yeah, as you can see, these guys literally they're just getting murdered now, which is really nice actually. It's nice to see that. Okay, so what do we have? What do we have? Critical... Yeah, I think we're probably gonna go for... I think we'll go for Gambler's Luck. That is going to get me 30% additional critical hit damage, but it is going to make enemies potentially get buffed and get them haste. I just hope that haste is not movement speed. That's all I can hope for. So we're going to get this. This is going to be a nice little blessing that's going to provide us with 30% additional damage for 70 seconds. And that's obviously, yeah, it's okay, you know, it's alright, it's alright. Let's just make sure that I don't get too much damage taken in the meantime. That would be very, very bad. Let me take this. There we are. Alright, what do we have? Rerolls? No, I'll take the Crystal Geode. There we go, we're level 20. Let's get Revenant. Aimed shots. Ah, okay. That might be cool. Grappling Web might be cool too. Wow, the slow chance is insane. Yeah, Grappling Web is definitely gonna... that's gonna be really, really strong, actually. If we can level up Grappling Web a little bit more, I feel like this might be one of the most powerful things you could have in the entire game. Because imagine, look at how much I can slow enemies by. If I can summon more webs in the area here, you can imagine that would be... wow. That would actually be one of the, as I say, one of the most powerful things we could get. Which is saying something, considering there are a load of really strong skills in this game. And that's the reason why I say that I feel like they've done a great job with balancing. Alright, so aim shots or this. Focus Fire 2. Yep, Focus Fire 2 is what we'll take. For sure. Why not? There we go. Oh yeah, now things are actually dying really, really quickly as well. Alright, so we have 2 different... well, I'm obviously going to go for the medium one. I'm going to go for the medium one for sure. Every single time there is a harder difficulty objective, that is literally just all I'm going to be taking. Every single day of the week, that's what I'm going to take. Now, all we need to do is just go here and actually just destroy this thing. That was... really? That's it? That was it, okay. I actually thought that was going to be more difficult than anticipated. It is only a medium difficulty though, so it's not actually, you know, super difficult, but I definitely thought it was going to be a little bit tougher. But that's fine. We, again, just bear in mind, we are playing on medium right now, because there is no hard yet. Yeah, we are going to be obviously unlocking that after this run, and then we're going to get to see what we can play as then. I do think that the Berserker is going to be extremely strong on the harder difficulties, because you're going to, well, I would assume at least, you're going to be taking a lot more damage in those cases, unless you get really, really lucky, or unless you play very, very well, and so on. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, Grappling Web increases the areas, which might be really, really fun. Ethereal Arrows have a chance to inflict disease. Disease reduces movement speed. That might be pretty cool too, actually. Let's go for Blighted Tips. Why not? Okay, I've got to be careful here. I might die. No. Okay, I'm going to use my ability right here. Just to get a little bit of separation. There we are. Nice. Get some gold, just in case I actually end up dying. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah, that would be extremely funny. I'm going to go for Freya right here, because heal a small portion of gold. Actually, no. Heal a small portion of health, not gold, every time gold is collected. So, yeah, this is going to be extremely useful for us. So, that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to hope that we collect more gold, because 10 HP every single time I pick up a coin, I think that's actually really, really good. So let's just hope that we get something like that. I've got to be super, super careful here. Maybe should have gone for that healing factor. Should I? Yeah, feel like I maybe should have gone for it. Okay, we got some of this. We could do more experience. Yeah, let's do more experience. Why not? Oh yeah, that's a lot of XP. Okay, that's quite nice. Okay, Freya once again. Let's see. Receive a reward of gold each time the hero levels up. That sounds pretty fun. Let's do that. Wait, is that a boss over there? Yeah, this is a mini-boss. Definitely a mini-boss. Let's take him out. Oh, no, let's not take him out, because he just killed me instantly. Did you see that? That is hilarious. Okay, new modifier unlocked right there. Whew, okay, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that he actually murdered me right there. Yeah, he killed me instantaneously, even though I thought that I avoided it. Oh well, never mind. I apparently did not. But look at how many things we have. I have 112 coins, which allows me to buy a massive, massive amount of skill points, which is really, really good. So what we're going to do now is I am literally going to be speccing into the Berserker. So we are going to be getting Swirling Axe. This skill evolution will be available within the standard in-game skill pool once the requirements are met. That sounds pretty fun. Axe Throw, that sounds fun too. I am spending skill points, just bear that in mind. What is the Totem of Suffering? Okay, not a big fan. Chance to inflict bleed on attack, that sounds pretty cool. Heals a small portion of health, that sounds really, really cool too. Let's go for this, and this. More attack damage, Rage duration increase, that it requires 6 skill points. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be taking anything else. And I believe... Yep, that is indeed it. Okay, so now this is my favorite class so far. The Berserker is my favorite class. So what we're going to do, as you can see, there are actually multiple weapons that you can use as well. You have crippling axes, stunning axes, and swift axes. They all have different stats, as you might expect. And we're going to be playing with the crippling axes because that's all I have available at the moment. But you also have various skins too, and you can see here that you can then wear these when you, well, if you own the Founder Edition of the game. I don't, so I don't have that. But, you know, I don't really care about that, to be honest. But, you know, it doesn't seem to provide you with any kind of gameplay benefit. So as long as that's not the case, I don't really mind too much. Otherwise, let's go. And there are multiple different levels as well, and obviously they're going to be releasing these as time goes on, and also you have to complete Niflheim on normal difficulty, so you'll be able to unlock a new map there. These ones are obviously not available yet because they're in, you know, I mean, the game is still in early access, so of course that makes sense, right? Anyway, there is a modifier there too. That's going to provide me with more resources. Chance for enemies to cheat death and survive longer. We could potentially go for that modifier. Yeah, why not? Let's put it on, right? Let's put it on. Let's make it even more difficult, okay? This is going to be even more difficult than it was before. And, well, let's see what happens. I feel like I actually really enjoy playing the game. I think that says a lot about why you might want to give this a go. Just because I just find it enjoyable. I don't know. It just makes me want to go for another run, you know? It makes me want to go for another run. It makes me want to see what I could do better next time. And it's just fun. You know, it's just fun to try it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for axe throw. Yeah, we're going to go for axe throw every single day of the week. Axe throw is absolutely fantastic. Definitely something that I am going to be taking almost all the time. And we are also, of course, going to be taking swirling axe. Because we have the evolution for both of those now. And that's going to be very, very amazing for us. Evil Dead is going to be extremely problematic for us, as you can quite clearly tell. It's actually already providing me some issues. So, not a terribly big fan, I gotta say. I have to pick up 20 mushrooms. 20 of them? Are you serious? 20 mushrooms? Absolutely awful. Okay, so we can now do this. Entering Rage heals a smaller portion of HP, or we could do Rip and Tear, which gives us critical hit chance. I think we're going to go for Rip and Tear. Why not? You know, that's a wonderful little reference as well. And yeah, we are going to go and collect all these wonderful mushrooms. And we're going to be going for Thor here a little bit. Stun and knock enemies back with each attack. Alright, so I finally reached level 11 and we now have the ability to choose our subclass. And this is where things get even better, because we have the choice between giving ourselves attack damage plus 30%. This is also doubled in Rage, and most of the time you're going to be in Rage mode, because if you're doing things right, you're going to have a pretty high chance of entering Rage almost all the time. I'm going to be going for Troll Scion, even though there are some really, really good options here. I mean, look at this. 40% cooldown because you're, you know, obviously doubled in Rage mode. And then you have 60% additional attack damage. I mean, really. But I'm going to be going for Troll Scion because, as you can see, I'm a little bit damaged, you know. I'm a little bit damaged. I have been taking quite a bit. Mostly because there was that one wave of ghosts. There was a wave of ghosts that came across the screen. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get hit by this because I wanted to collect some gold. Because I was chasing after this golden imp, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to take the damage, and that's what happens. So, yeah, I ended up taking quite a lot of damage from that, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. You know, not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. Now we're going to have to fight this guy, who is going to, of course, be a little bit annoying. He's going to be a little bit annoying. Thankfully, I can stun him with my attacks because of Thor's passive ability that we took. And yes, this is the thing that I was talking about. The wave of ghosts that come across the screen. They do quite a lot of damage, especially if they are stacked on top of one another. And they're not always going to be stacked on top, etc. But, you know, some of the time they will be. I should probably have taken the thing that gives me HP when I get a critical hit. Usually that would be my choice. But in this case, I want to get Axe Throw leveled up as fast as possible so that I can get the evolution for it as fast as I can. Because once I get the evolution, things are going to go crazy. And we're going to start cooking with gas. And that's what we want. So yeah, let's just see if I can actually take down this boss. This is supposed to be a medium difficulty boss, by the way. Or a medium difficulty objective, at least. Okay, let's go for the Berserker once again. We'll go for the Swirling Axe once more. Be a little bit careful. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You see those ghosts right there? Those were the ghosts that did that much damage to me. They did, you know, like 300 HP worth of damage to me. So I was down to like 200 or so. And that was pretty harsh, you know. That was pretty harsh. So, yep, there we go. He's dead. We got a bunch of gold. Yes, a bunch of gold. And indeed, here is a golden imp. Let's try to kill that golden imp if we can. Thank you. If I can catch up with him. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Basically, everything we can do to get as much gold as possible, sign me up. That is all we need. That is all we need. Time is money, friend, as they say. as a wonderful, wonderful goblin once said, or many of them, actually. But yes, otherwise, let's go in here. Let's try and pick up something relatively decent. I'm thinking right now that I would like to go... I know rerolls are actually really useful, but I'm going to go for the Elixir of Haste. I think that's actually going to be slightly more impactful for us at the moment, mostly because we're going to have the haste effect for the upcoming little thing here, and that's going to be really, really important. The upcoming objective, that is. We're going to have it for another 40 seconds, I think. Another 30 seconds, maybe, after the objective appears. So, going to be kind of important for us to get that. Alright, so it's just the Curse of Winter objective once again, which I gotta say, I don't really mind. I feel like the Curse of Winter is not really as dangerous as I think it potentially could be, but obviously we do probably have to deal with one of those mini-bosses again. And as you know, the mini-boss is very, very strong. It does a load of damage with that AoE projectile-based ability that it does. And, yeah, obviously that killed our Revenant, you know? That killed our Revenant, and then we were out of there. So, yeah, not a terribly big fan of that guy, but, well, we'll see what we can do. And I have just taken a thing that gives me more attack speed as I get lower in HP. So that's obviously going to be helping me a great deal to actually do more damage. And as you can see, look at how much damage I can do to this guy. Look at how much damage. He's just dying. He's just dying instantaneously. I love that. Okay, let's reroll. There we go. We got a Berserker once again. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, each critical hit landed with the attack resets the cooldown on a random skill. That is absolutely insane. In my opinion, that is probably one of the craziest things we could go for. Let's do it. Wow. Okay, there you go. That guy died instantly. All right, I love that. Increased god skill damage. No. What's this? Milk of the primeval cow, which increases the power of any human upon drinking. Okay, let's do it. We gain some movement speed as a result of that. All right, okay, fine. We're going to have to survive another 10 seconds, but we have already killed the mini-boss, which just goes to show that as long as you reset one of the cooldowns of your abilities, everything's great. Yeah, because I think we did get the Swirling Axes reset twice in a row or something like that, because we were getting so many criticals. And that basically allowed us to one-shot that mini-boss pretty fast. So, not bad at all. Alright, so we finally now get the ability to evolve our axe throw. And that allows us to do this. A large throwing axe that releases a cluster of smaller axes on impact. Yo dog, I put an axe in your axe so you can axe while you axe. That's exactly what's going on here. It is going to increase the cooldown a rather significant amount, but I think that's going to be fine because, as you know, we do have that wonderful skill that basically means that whenever I critically hit with my auto attack, I am then going to, well, get a reset on another attack that we have available. And that's very, very strong indeed. So hopefully we are now going to be able to get to the last little objective that I have over here. Hopefully I'm not going to take too much damage in the process, because let's face it, I am getting a little bit low, and this is somewhat problematic, but hopefully this is going to be fine. Once we... yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We've got... oh, okay, never mind. I was actually kind of hoping we'd get something cool here, as in, yeah, we might be able to get the other evolution. But no such luck. Okay, here we go. Now we can summon the boss. So I need to summon the boss and actually defeat the boss in 2 minutes, by the looks of things. Let's kill this guy as soon as possible. Okay, kill him. I really need to kill him. Ah, yes, there we go. You are dead, sir. That is what you get. There we go. God skill upgrade. I don't really care about that. What is a soul stone? I have no idea what a soul stone is, but I'm going to be taking it nevertheless. There we go. All right, I am going to make my way over here. We need to kill this thing within 2 minutes. That is what we need to do. That is extremely close. I'm not a terribly big fan of this. Let's skip the cutscene because we know what is going to happen. It's just going to come out of the the ground, and then he's going to try to murder us. And, well, I have a bad feeling about this, actually. It may, in fact, be that I will not be able to do it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I don't have... Oh, I might not have a powerful enough character. I might not have a powerful enough character to do this. That would be hilarious. Okay, yeah. Maybe. Okay, no. We're fine. We just gotta be careful. Just gotta stay within melee range, right? Stay within melee range, but far enough away that he can't actually hit us. So, yeah, thankfully his hitbox is pretty large, so I don't need to worry about it that badly. He's going to be jumping at us in a second, probably. Maybe. It depends on if we are staying within a minimum range of him right now. Yeah, no. We're okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is some interesting... Whew, some interesting abilities right here he's got, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, he is doing some damage to us right now, but that's okay. We can just try to maximize our damage. There we go. No. We moved too close. Do you see that? You see how much damage I took from that? That's crazy. That is some crazy damage. Okay. I just used my ability, and there he goes. He's out of there. Whew. And now that just goes to show that even though I was playing my favorite character, which is indeed the Berserker, and now we've unlocked the other class, which is the Flame Sister, she's going to be extremely fun to play as. And then we also have a new map too. We have a new modifier, which means that time moves 20% faster, speeding everything up. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds really, really fun. And then we have tough, challenging, and unforgiving, just perfect for a true, lean, mean Jotun slaying machine. Indeed. And we also have Odin here, who is the All-Father or Anthony Hopkins, dependent on who you believe in. Otherwise, there we have it. Look at that. We did it. Very, very nice. Didn't take us that long, did it? No, it didn't take us that long, and I am having a whale of a time. I cannot wait to see what the Flame Sister is capable of. I really need to try her out as soon as possible. But I'm going to leave you here, so if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.